What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I identify my higher time frame order blocks. Okay, so I brought back the time to this, and as you see, we are in a bullish market, right? Where we got a low, a high, a lower high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, blah 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 blah. Right? We're in an uptrend. So ultimately, I am looking for buys. And how I identify my order blocks is where we see a big distribution or a big move to the upside or downside, whether it's in an uptrend or downtrend. So right here, we obviously have a big push up, right? And then we had a little pullback. And how we know that price was going to continue up was right here. We see this 4-hour candle, right? Here, I'll rewind it even a little bit further, okay? So we're clearly in an uptrend, right? We got a low, a high, a lower low, or a lower high, a higher low, lower high, a higher low, whatever. Anyways, we're in an uptrend. And so right here, we do have a couple zones. We have one right here. We have kind of one right here. And then we have one right down here. I'll just put it right here. This isn't really valid though, because we did have a little pullback right here. So I'm not actually going to use that. But we do have a gap right here. So that's just something to keep an eye on. I'll make a gap video on how I identify my fair value gaps in a whole other video. So we're not going to worry about that right now. But we do have these two zones right here where we could see price come down, have a reaction, and potentially buy up. And then same right here, we could disrespect this one and then continue up. So, whoops. So let's see price pull back and then see what it does. Dun, dun, dun. Also, good thing to know, we do have liquidity right here, which is perfect. We need somebody to lose a trade in order for us to enter and win a trade, right? So sucks, but that's just the name of the game. So right here, that'd be great if we saw a pullback and go underneath. Boom, we swept liquidity. That's great. Now we need price to come down to this zone right here. Tap it, and it's rejecting it, which is perfect. So you could, enter buy right here at the rejection. I always personally have 100-point stop loss and I aim for 500. Like pretty simple, pretty easy. Obviously I would go down to a lower time frame to find like a better entry or see it rejecting, kind of creating an inverse fair value gap, excuse me, on the 1 minute right here and possibly get an even lower entry. But just for the sake of the video, we'll just do it right there. And then see if we get taken out or if we hit take profit, right? So right here, let's just play it out. Boom, we hit take profit and just kept flying, right? So that's a little 5% play right there. Easy, right? So how I identified this zone is we have 1, 2, 3 strong, very strong bullish candles. And then right before these three, we had a bearish candle that wasn't very big, right? You can obviously tell that a lot of sellers were not in the market compared to like this one, right? A lot of buyers, not a lot of sellers. So this is how I identify my little zones right here. It's really like this. This is considered an order block. See how price taps it perfectly and rejects. It doesn't tap it and close in it and kind of just like mess around a little bit. It tapped it and rejected it perfectly. That's how you know this is a valid order block, okay? And that's pretty much it, you guys. I mean, we even have it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, a lot of buyers in the market. right here, we had an order block right here. This is the previous bearish candle before all of the bulls started coming into the market. So right here, we have a 4-hour fair value gap. We see rejections 1, 2, 3 times. And then this is actually really nice too, because like I said, we need someone to lose. We have liquidity right here. And even better, we have 1 liquidity, we have 2 liquidity. So realistically, you probably could have taken this a couple times, maybe because like the first time you would have got stopped out. Let's see. Like I said, we do 100, 500. Let's see if we hit take profit. And we did right here before we got taken out. Look at that. I mean, we were damn near very close to hitting stop loss right here, but we didn't. Oops. And we totally respected it. Another 5%, right? And as you see, guys, like it doesn't really matter what time of the day it is. If it's respecting trend and respecting order blocks, price will go that route, right? I mean, this one you could have even caught it up to here to this gap. Like I said, I'm gonna go over gaps in a whole other video. But we had a 4-hour fair value gap right here. We'll just do that because even though it's not inverse. Right here, right? Filled it completely, could have caught 15%. Like it's crazy how accurate these higher time frame order blocks are. So could have left a runner, right? I mean, could have hit TP and then just literally left a runner. So totally up to you how your trading plan is. Um, let's see if we can find another one. Okay, well, right here we have liquidity, and then we have an order block right here. All right. Boom. Because we have a little bit of consolidation, right? And then we have one, here, let me move this. We have 1, 2, 3 bullish candles, liquidity, and we have a bearish candle before the 3 candles, right? So that's how you know this is an order block. Let's see if we can come down, respect it, reject it, and possibly get an entry. Let's see. And then we'll just keep marking up zones, right? And we'll see if we get a reaction at one. Here's another one. 1, 2, 3, kind of 4-ish bullish candles. We have a bearish candle right here before the candles. So we'll put our order block right here. We have liquidity right here. All right, and now let's see if we can get a reaction off that one. Shit, we might just continue shooting up. It's crazy. I mean, imagine if you left our runner right here. Right? It's crazy. Even on this one, could have left a runner, aimed for like these highs or something. I mean, 10%. I mean, you would have only gotten a little under 10% right there, but it's pretty crazy how accurate this is. Let's see. I don't really like this one only because this candle came down and kind of retested it already. Yeah. So if you see right here, we can take it back a little bit. This is a very risky one, but it still worked, as you see. Oops. Excuse me. We have an order block right here. Oops. 4-hour order block. And then let's see if we did create liquidity. We didn't create liquidity, but we got a nasty rejection off of there. So, you know, it does, I guess it doesn't necessarily have to have liquidity, but it's a very, very good confluence with your with this trading plan. So, but like I said, you probably could have gotten a little entry right here at the flip or something, and then 100 to 500. Okay, and then boom. I mean, it's fucking crazy how accurate this is. Another 5%. Okay. Um, okay, let's see if we can just keep going. Ba-ba. Oh, this just bled. Okay. So we got liquidity right here. We got a reaction. Let's see the next 4 hour because of how this kind of closed kind of in this zone. We might start to see a little bit of bearish movement at this point. And let's see. Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3 bearish candles. Okay. We got a gap or a order block right here. Let's see if we can maybe get a pullback and maybe sell it from here. Uh, See, this is kind of rejecting it pretty nicely now. So, hmm, this one's a little trickier. Gotta just wait for these. Okay, so we did respect it. This was actually pretty nice. We had an engulfing, and then right here we had a little bit of a retest for price to continue up. I'm not going to count this, but I'm just curious. 100, 500. Bro, disgusting. Like this strategy is disgusting. Um, but yeah, we won't count this one. We kind of had a fair value gap right here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that would have counted. I would have taken it. And then obviously you can go down on the lower time frame. I bet you on the 1 hour, we do have liquidity. Yep, right here. We have liquidity right here. Like you don't have to just stick on to the 4 hour, but the 4 hour is very, very accurate. So we got liquidity right here. We have 1, 2, 3 bullish candles. We have a bearish candle right here. We're still in an uptrend because we didn't actually break any major lows. I guess you can consider this one, but like I would consider this a major one because this is kind of what like started the whole put literally down here, but you know what I mean. Um, so right here, we'd see if we get a reaction. 100, 500. Okay. Get a little reaction, and then let's see. Boom. In the trade. TP smashed. Another 5%. I mean, it's just insane how accurate this is. Let's see if like we get a reaction off here. I mean, we can even sell off, right? Okay, we got a nice little reaction. Um, let's go back and then let's go to the 1 hour. Yeah, this is looking pretty nice. We got liquidity. And I'm very curious to see if it'll let me go down. Nope. Okay. We can't go down to the 1 minute, so that's fine. But normally at this point, since it's a counter trend trade, I'd go down to the 1 minute, see if we get a reaction, a little bit of consolidation at this zone, and then maybe another like SMT or another liquidity grab, and then inverse a little gap that the 1 minute has created, and then enter there, just because it's a counter trend. So right here, let's just see what it do. Doesn't tap. There we go. There's a little tappy tap. So we can risk it. We can even wait for the closure. And I'm just curious to see if this will work. I really don't know. I mean, it's so crazy, you guys. Like the higher time frame is your best friend when it comes to this. The 1 minute is amazing for entries, like I said, on counter trends or even with the trend, just to get a really sniper entry. Like down here, we could have even gotten an entry all the way down here and whoops, and maximize our profits even more. But for the sake of the video, like we're just gonna do this. But I mean, this is how many trades we just won in a row, right? We won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 25%, 5 trades, you guys. It's crazy. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. I'm actually gonna, let's see if we okay. But this was today's trade. I did end up taking 1L for the day. I was going on the 30-minute and just sent a buy limit right here. And then I fell asleep, not seeing that we swept liquidity right here. Beautiful reaction, swept liquidity and was continuing down. Like I said, it is a counter trend trade because look, we are very bearish at this point, and I was just risking it for the biscuit. Fuck it, right? But then right here on the 30-minute, we've managed to catch another 5%, so up 4% for the day, which is great. So right here, this works on any time frame. On the 30-minute, I saw here, let me clear off some of this noise. Boom, boom. Okay. On the 30-minute, I saw we had a little gap right here, just ever so slightly. Wasn't too crazy. And I saw 1, 2 bearish candles. This wasn't like a very high probability trade, but I was definitely willing to risk it, obviously, since I only took this one trade this morning, took an L on that. And then, yeah, like I said, we fucking banged this out right before the market closed, another 5%. Saw a little bit of a reaction and sold. Simple as that, guys. Yeah, so I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up. My Instagram is alicia.trades. Hit me up on Telegram, wherever, guys. I'm here to help. I love this shit. I'm here to help you guys. And me teaching this also helps me. So it's a win-win. So hope you guys have a profitable week and happy holidays. Love y'all. See you guys in the next one. Peace.